Coming up tonight on News in Depth, man charged and remanded for rape of 8-year-old girl. Embattled trade unionist refuses to resign, and woman accidentally shot by police seeking compensation. News in Depth begins now. Good evening. With the news, I'm Kurt Campbell. Thanks for joining us. First up, the man who was earlier this week arrested for raping an 8-year-old girl was today charged and remanded to prison. Details in this report.
A 49-year-old man was today remanded for allegedly raping an 8-year-old East Banbury's girl. He appeared at the New Amsterdam Magistrates Court before Magistrate Alex Moore and was not required to plead to the indictable charge when it was read to him. The court heard that on Friday, September 30, the suspect invited the child along with her brother to his home as they were heading home from school. This was not unusual since the man would sometimes give the children food and money. He took the girl inside while her brother waited. However, after some time passed, the boy went to check on his sister and saw the man lying on top of her. It was then that the boy raised an alarm and informed his mother of what he saw. The child underwent a medical examination and it was confirmed that she was raped. The man will return to court on November 3.
We return with more news on the other side of this break.
Extra beer is the beer to drink. Grab one now, grab one now. Drink extra beer and come to your senses.
Enjoy a great extra Pilsner beer, now available in regular and light. Taste real smooth with no hangover. It's the perfect beer, according to Drinkers Review.
Me drink beer in a real life.
Distributed by the wholesale distributors in the stockbroke market. Telephone 683-9500. Extra beer is also found in supermarkets and stores nationwide. It's the perfect beer.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get locked up teeth in a big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And don't got my favorite color, pink. Let me go on.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Pass back.
Welcome back. Embattled trade unionist Carville Duncan is refusing to bow out and resign amid an ongoing court matter and the government investigation.
Embattled trade unionist and chairman of the Ghana Public Service Commission, Carville Duncan, is talking tough despite mounting calls for his resignation from the commission. In an interview with this newscast, Duncan was emphatic as he said, "I will not resign." It was President David Granger who recently established a tribunal to inquire, investigate, and recommend whether Duncan should be removed for inability to discharge the functions of said office.
I will not resign because I hold a constitutional office and my term in office is set out in my mandate, the instrument given to me. The commission is double jeopardy. You can't try a person for a matter that's been tried in court. And the Constitution speaks about the presumption of innocence until proven guilty.
Duncan is currently out on $1 million bail for fraud charges after a report revealed that he, as director of the Ghana Power and Light Inc., paid himself almost $1 million in back pay. He pleaded not guilty to those charges. He holds top positions in the Ghana Labour Union and the Federation of Independent Trade Unions of Guyana.
Let's tell you now that the woman who was accidentally shot by police just over 2 weeks ago is seeking compensation. Royston Drakes reports.
Jean Rodriguez, the Crane West Coast Demerara woman who was accidentally shot by a policeman, is giving praise to the Almighty for her recovery and well-being. She said she is also thankful that her injury was not serious. Rodriguez was shot during an alleged shootout involving national footballer Kelsey Benjamin and a police traffic rank.
God saved my life, and I will praise him forever.
The woman said she has yet to hear from the policeman that did the shooting, despite his family making an offer to settle the matter.
At least it is big and wide that at least the family for the policeman should do something. You know, if they have a heart, they will consider me. But at least I still looking forward, you know, that if they can compensate me with something, not because I'm feeling better, but then the policeman must admit to himself that it is wrong things he do. It's wrong that because if he go for shoot somebody, you know, he should shoot the right person and don't shoot somebody that is innocent.
Rodriguez said she's thankful for all the support she has received from her children and other relatives, and she's happy to be alive. Benjamin turned himself into the police to clear his name over the incident and denied that he had an exchange of gunshots with the policeman. The matter is currently with the DPP for advice.
I sell swaggerific. Spaniard me like staggerific. I Spaniard. When the star give me a hand on the whole place. Turn up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stag up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stag up, turn up, turn up, turn on up, turn up. Stag in me hands now. Hand up, hand on, hand up, hand on, stag up, hand on, hand up, hand on, stag up, hand up, hand up, stag up, stag up. Tell them no. I don't business if you're not on time. You must always have stag in the line. Well, everybody have a stag in the hand. Where's mine? Staggerman's beer.
In 4 delectable flavors, the new Super Premium Royal Ripple ice cream is smooth, unbelievably rich, and far more affordable than you think. Royal Ripple Super Premium from Sterling Products Limited.
Extra energy, drink a #1. Multiply your energy to the drink one. Extra energy drink, extra energy drink.
Extra Energy has a better taste, less caffeine, less sugar, and is enriched with vitamins B6 and B12.
Extra energy drink me wanting. You give me the energy night and morning. Extra energy drink, extra energy drink.
Visit the wholesale distributor in the Stabrook Market or call 683-9500 to order yours today. Extra Energy Drink is also found in supermarkets and stores nationwide.
And lastly, Communities Minister Ronald Bulkan has denied attempts to usurp the authority of the Local Government Commission.
Minister of Communities Ronald Bulkan said he's not usurping the authority of the local democratic organs, a claim he has dismissed from the PPP. The PPP took to the picket line on Tuesday calling for the setting up of the Local Government Commission. It was the same PPP who are now calling for the establishment of the Local Government Commission who delayed the setting up of the commission many years ago.
The ministry is not engaged or involved in some sinister campaign to usurp the authority of our local democratic organs, which are currently being allowed to function with independence.
The minister said the administration is giving careful consideration to ensure its commissioners will be a part of this important commission.
However, I have said before that despite the fact that these commitments have been given for the operationalization of the commission, the absence of this commission in no way, shape or form hinders the operations or the functioning of our local democratic organs. It is recognized that the Commission, when operational, will have responsibility for regulation and staffing of these organs.
The Commission, once established, will take over most of the current oversight role exercised by the Ministry of Communities.
And that's a wrap of the major headlines for today. Join us again same time tomorrow for another news roundup.